Andrew Wiggins, he was filling it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He had 41 points tonight, Steven, though the T-Wolves lost the game to the Wizards 112-105, dropping them to 11-25 on the season. I mean, if you would have told me coming in tonight you get 40 from Wiggins, a nice healthy double-double from Karl-Anthony Towns, and the T-Wolves still lost, I'd believe you because that's what they do. They're just losing games this year no matter how well their guys play. What, in your estimation, is keeping the T-Wolves from being successful in the win column with this current group of players?
Listen, you're going to be talking about this team for the next 6-7 years. But right now, what they're going through is called growing pains. All they have all the talent in the world. They have a great coach. They have a great team, and they definitely are growing together. But they don't know how to win yet, and that's what they got to learn how to do. This year is the growing pains they're going to go through, but they got to figure it out together as a team and learn how to win. Once these guys learn how to win, they're going to be a dangerous team in the NBA, definitely a dangerous team in the West.
I think Steven's spot on, but I'll put you on the spot right here. Who's their go-to guy?
Their go-to guy is definitely Wiggins.
You make him the guy at the last second you're drawing up a play. You're getting the ball to Wiggins instead of Towns. Why is that?
Well, I think as being a guard, he can create more, but at the same time, those type of situations, as me, if I was a coach, those type of situations would be made off the scenario we're in. If Wiggins is gone, I would give him the ball. If Karl-Anthony Towns is gone, I would give him the ball. So you have two guys that can get the job done. So I think that would be a situation to call, Tim.
Yeah, I think that's something that's stifling them a little bit. I don't think those guys have defined roles. Mm-hmm. I actually think Zach LaVine, Steven, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he could stand alone. You know, in 2 or 3 years, I could see him moving on like a James Harden did from OKC and standing alone and going getting 24, 25 points a game. I think that's a problem right now is when you look at this team, first of all, there's no leadership because you got a bunch of kids out there. But I don't think guys have defined roles. When you look at successful teams, right? The Warriors, the Cavs, the Spurs, Clippers, everyone kind of knows their role. Sure. And I understand what Steven's saying. You're dealing with a young team. You're trying to figure things out right now. But I like when everyone has their role. They don't know who their best player is. Mm-hmm. I think if you ask 50 guys, you may get 25 guys that say Towns should take that shot. And Steven and I may say Wiggins takes that shot. So I think once they start ironing that out, if they don't, you may have another OKC on your hands.
Well, you know what, Tim? I think the guy that needs to leave is Rubio. You know, I think Zach LaVine, like you said, can hold his own, and I think those three guys can coexist together. Wiggins, LaVine, and Towns. I think those three guys can coexist together and be great together for a long time. Zach LaVine can play point guard. He can play two guard. He can handle the ball well, and he's been shooting the three ball real well this year. So if they can keep those three guys together, I really don't like the Rubio situation, how he fits in with those guys. I like Dunn coming off the bench. This can be a great team, but like I said, they're having the growing pains to learn how to win right